you? How are you doing?
Hello everyone, my name is Bria and welcome to the video. Today is currently Thursday, May 7th, I believe, and I have some exciting news. I'm going to be getting a camera. It's specifically a video camera, but it takes both videos and photos. But it also comes with a microphone, so hopefully my videos will be better quality from now on, and the sound as well. We'll have to see though. But I told myself I'm not allowed to use it until after I finish the pattern test I'm doing. It's a bit of a bigger project, and I believe it'll be out by the time this video is released. So I'll link the pattern if that's the case. If not, I'll link the designer. So it's going to be a spider plant spider, which is really cool. It's like a spider that lives in a little plant pot with a spider plant growing out of it, which is really cool because bugs and plants, two of my favorite things. So spider warning, I guess. It's not done yet, but there's a lot of pieces I have to make for it. Let me just show you the thing that is actually showable right now. So this is the main piece of the spider. I crocheted the eyes. It's got the 8 legs. What are these pieces called? The little shorter, I think they're feelers. That's not what they're called, but they use them to feel stuff out. And then obviously the mandibles, I believe. But that's the main part of the spider. It still needs its abdomen piece, but the abdomen is the part that all the leaves are crocheted into. Luckily, I did get all the leaves done, even though there are 15 individual pieces for those. Got them done. I've just been working on them like 3 or 2 or 4 a day the last couple weeks. And since I'm getting my camera today, I worked on a whole bunch last night and finished the leaves. I'm also working on the plant pot. It's kind of big. Like there are 16 rounds, I think. Is it 16? Anyway, 16 rounds of over 60 stitches each on the sides. Yep. So that's fun. It's just a bigger project. I knew it would be going into this. I've just been having a really hard time motivating myself to crochet recently. And the pattern test is like due tomorrow or the day after. I'm trying to remember. But I'm getting very close to finishing, which is good because I get my camera in a few hours. And I don't want to have to wait too long to use it. Because it's going to take a little while to figure out how to use it. And don't worry, I did get the SD card to go with it. Just because you can't film on the camera unless you have an SD card. That would be silly. So I did all my research. I didn't forget the SD card. Well, it's a micro SD card, but similar. Anyway, hydrate. But the spider plants is what I've been working on. It's like the only thing I've crocheted the last 2 or so weeks. And even with all the pieces, I feel like I just haven't been crocheting for the last bit. I have been drawing though, which I showed you some of that in my last video, but I didn't show you everything I've been drawing. Some of it's not necessarily drawing, it's more just file organization. Like, for example, turning my sticker designs into a bookmark pattern file. Because 2 different sizing formats, I have to rearrange all the elements. I've been working on that as well. But I have an appointment in like 1 hour that I need to go to. So I need to remember to do that. And then it's going to be back to working on the spider plant. Do you want to see some of the leaves? So there was an option in the pattern to add wire or pipe cleaners to stabilize the leaves. Unfortunately, the pipe cleaners I have would have been too short to bend in half and fit with extra piece length at the bottom here. That would be inside the spider. And that was the case for both the long leaves and the short leaves. So there are 2 different size leaves, 6 each of those. And then 2 of these little baby plant pieces. And then one of these bigger guys. I think this is the only thing that you have to sew on for the plants. I'm trying to remember. But it's like the centerpiece of the plant. So there's quite a few pieces to attach. Luckily, I believe all of them are, except for the one I mentioned, are crocheted into the round. So I don't have to do a bunch of sewing. But I do have to figure out what I'm doing with these ends. Most of them are probably just going to get hidden inside of the spider. But I think that's it for now. I need to keep working on stuff so I can actually use my camera. So I'll see you later.
It's a few hours later, and you may notice a bit of
filming difference because I'm filming on my brand new camera. I've been testing it out and it is so cool. I also got a mic, so hopefully the audio is a bit better. I see why people hold these things now because I don't know where to clip it. But I said I would finish the spider plant before I opened the camera box. Did that happen? No. But I wanted to check the batteries and stuff just to see if it was working good in case I need to charge anything. Speaking of which, I do need to charge my devices. But I've officially got a camera and I don't have to use my phone anymore. I might still use my phone sometimes for certain things, depending on if I have my camera with me. But I also have a mic. The mic is probably what I'm most excited about, practically, I mean. Because at markets, I don't have to shout at my phone. And hopefully the audio sounds better. I'm just absolutely in love. So incredibly cool. But anyway, I need to work on the spider plant. I still need to figure out filming setup because you're currently sitting on my monitor riser where my computer screen sits. Just because the tripod isn't super tall. So I'm a little bit lower down right now. Let's just say that. But I can't tell you how excited I am. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Hopefully the sound is okay. Hopefully the focus is okay. It looks okay from here, but I'm just rambling at this point. But as I said, I need to work on the spider plant pot and then the abdomen so I can attach all the leaves. But that's what I'm going to be doing for the next while. I'll try and film some of it because I can actually do that. Not that I couldn't before, but sometimes I like watching videos on my phone. And since I was filming with my phone before, I had to either watch videos on my computer or not at all. So hopefully I get more filming footage now. Okay, I'm done now. I'll see you in a bit. So as you might be able to tell from the lighting, it's the next day, Friday. I finished the pot. It's quite large. You might not be able to tell on camera, but it is quite large. Also, I realized that this case piece can be used as a microphone holder. And then last night, also, before I went to sleep, I did start the last piece of the spider. So that is the last piece I need to do. Other than attaching the leaf pieces that need to be attached afterwards, most of them are crocheted in, but there are a few that need to be attached afterwards, I believe. But I'm going to start working on that. So it's a few hours later. What time is it? It's just after 11 o'clock. And I started crocheting stuff at 9 a.m. So it's been 2 hours, but I finally finished the spider. My dude, you are covered in fluffs. Oh well, just ignore that. But, oh my goodness. I decided to use a pipe cleaner for one of the plant babies so that it sticks up. I'm still trying to make sure it's like fully secure so it actually stays upward. We'll see if that works out though. There's two, and the other one I just sewed on. I was also having a really hard time with the leaves being in front of the face, so I tacked up this one that's right there. And I think it worked for the most part. You can see all 6 of its eyes. I'll link the base pattern that I used for the crocheted eyes, but I did heavily modify those from the original pattern. First off, to make them cross-eyed instead of looking the same direction. And second off, for the different sizing than normal. So I could use worsted weight with them instead of the weight 3, I think, in the original pattern. But let me tell you, I was so worried about the color palette for this pattern. But with the pastels and the dark brown, I think it looks really cool. Do you see how big it is now? It's huge. At least in blanket yarn, which is what I usually make my stuff with. Oh, it's beautiful. I need to take photos, though, for the pattern test, because those are technically due today or tomorrow. I'm trying to remember. Either way, I'm finishing on time, which I'm actually running really close to the due date, which I don't usually do. But since this pattern was taking me a while to make, and I was just lacking motivation for most of the week, I had a rough time, okay? But I did finish on time. So I think it's time to take the photos. This is my really janky photo setup. Includes light, secondary light, in case it's nighttime. But usually I try and take photos during the day just because it's filtered better. And then obviously phone tripod right here. But I can actually film this process for the first time because I was using my phone before to record. And now I can use my phone to take photos and record with this, which is really cool. You can see, hence the jankiness. There's a piece of paper taped onto my light so that it filters more. Maybe it'll help. Oh, it's just too harsh. That's the problem. This one's also going to be really annoying to take photos of because of the dark and the really light lights. Oh dear. I don't know if I can hold this one. These photos are going to take a bit of time, so I'm just going to do that, and I'll see you in a bit. I finished the photos. I also went to go have lunch. And this clip, I'm testing the wind blocker, just to see if it makes a difference indoors as well, or if it's just the outdoor wind difference. So, one of the things I've been wanting to make, well, crochet specifically, that I haven't had time for because of the spider plant test, is fairy frogs. And now that I finally have time, I can finally do that. I'm excited to crochet something that's not a big project and just a smaller project. I'm going to be using my frog pattern. It's available on my Instagram, or the PDF version is available on my shop. And the wing pattern, I'll have to see what I end up using. Either way, I'll let you know if I remember. Hopefully I remember. I was thinking about using this color. Obviously this isn't enough for the frog, but it's the same color I was using for the leaves for the spider plant. It's the Burnett Blanket in Clary Sage. I'll probably just end up using this scrap piece and then switch off to this one once I run out of the small scrap piece. The wings, though, I'm not sure about yet. Because I was thinking of doing the wings in acrylic yarn. I could go with, like, neon pink. That might be a bit much, though. I could go for, like, this medium pink. This will give it a try. All right. My wing's a little bit crooked. There's the fairy frog. I kind of feel like I should have done white wings because the pink is pretty out there. But it's not too bad. I think it's pretty cute. Also, the wing pattern I decided to use, it's not actually like a pattern. It exists. My friend was making some fairy frogs with my frog pattern, and I'm like, hey, can you send me the wings that you're using? And they had made the pattern themselves, and so they sent it to me. So it's not released or anything, but you could probably freehand something like this. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what on earth I'm going to do next. Eventually I decided on chef rats. This is the one that I have had on my desk finished. It's a little chef rat friend with a chef hat, of course. I've been using the Loops and Threads Grande Ombre recently for the chef rat, specifically the color Windsurfer, just because I thought it would be fun to have slightly different hues of rats over time. Also, the Grande Ombre yarns, they tend to have like a little bit of speckling in them. Just a little bit. So, I am making another one. I only have the head done right now. And by the way, this is my pattern, not the hat. It's my classic rat pattern, not the large rat. That's a different one. And then the hat is, trying to remember who it's by. It's part of a Birds with Hats pattern set that I just modified so that I would work on top of a rat head. I'll link the pattern that has the chef hat in it, though. I specifically like this pattern because it has more shaping to it than just a classic cylinder. It's got like puffs on the sides. I have never actually used the rest of the pattern. I've literally only used the chef hat part. I also remembered that it's my turn to cook dinner tonight in about an hour and a half, maybe less. I'm gonna have to go start cooking dinner. Oh my goodness, I can't talk and crochet. It's too hard. Usually I can do this pattern from memory, at least if I've made a rat in the last few days. If it's been a little while, I do have to check the pattern. And generally, I do have the pattern up anyway, just because I always doubt if I'm remembering it correctly, and I don't want to have to make the whole thing just to find out I did it wrong. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this yet. Well, okay. I mentioned in a recent video that I was reading the Hunger Games prequels for the first time. I was working on The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I finished that one. The world of the Hunger Games is just so interesting to me. It's really fun to contemplate what's happening with certain parts and little mysteries that are left open-ended. It's a really well-designed world. But for the next prequel book, the one about the 50th, I think it is, Hunger Games, the one with Haymitch as the main character, that one's not available for another few months. But hopefully, according to the estimated time, I will be able to listen to it before the movie comes out, which is great news. I'm also kind of scared of that book because I've heard it's emotionally brutal, but I do want to read it. And by the way, if you've read it, no spoilers, because I can't handle them. I'm going to keep working on this. It's currently 10:30 p.m. Same day. I finished 2 Chef Rat bases. Tomorrow's Saturday, which means cleaning, first off. But also we're planning to go see Project Hail Mary in theaters. I haven't read the book yet. It's one that I've been wanting to read, but I just haven't read it yet. Also, it's not available as an audiobook on the library app right now at all, so I don't think I'll be able to read it anytime soon. But I'm excited to see the movie. I've heard good things. Not that that makes a good movie, but a lot of the stuff that I like in movies is in this movie. For example, puppetry and practical effects instead of just post-production stuff. So I'm excited about the movie tomorrow. It is longer, so I'll have to see how that turns out. Also, speaking of movies and stuff I'm watching, me and some of the rest of my family started watching The Other Bennett Sister tonight. It's about one of the characters from Pride and Prejudice, in case you know nothing about that. It's about Mary. I love Pride and Prejudice, so I'm excited to watch the rest of it. While we were watching, I was working on one of my paint by number sticker pixel arts. It's not nearly done yet, but this is the section I did, and this is the rest of the stuff I have to do. This one in particular is a set of 3 cards, all kind of Y2K themed. Specifically, they look like Microsoft Paint. They're very cool. I already did one of the cards, actually. I have it on my desk. Let me show you. This is the one I finished. It's really cool. This is by a company called Pixels. I think they're based in Canada, if I'm remembering correctly. But I appreciate the level of attention to detail that they have from what I've seen so far, because I've done a few of the projects now. But since it is 10:30, I'm going to have to hopefully see you tomorrow. It's Saturday. My hair is still wet. What else is new? I'm going to go leave to see the movie soon. Project Hail Mary. I think I mentioned that already. In about half an hour. I was mostly just cleaning this morning, because Saturday is usually I have to get my cleaning stuff done day. I could do it before Saturday, but I always forget until it's actually day of. Anyway, do you want to see something I made? Like a week ago? I saw these. I'm trying to remember who the creator was. It was on Pinterest, though. But they're caterpillar bracelets. This one in particular is a very hungry caterpillar bracelet. Inspired. As you can see by the red head, the pony bead section is the actual caterpillar, and the strings of the elastic are the antennae. I wish I had black elastic, but this is what I had at the time and I wanted to make it. So I also have a butterfly bead and then a bunch of fruit beads, if I can show you. Yes. Got grapes, watermelon, another strawberry. There's 2 strawberries. Apple, unsliced apple, kiwi, orange, lemon. I think that's it. Watermelon? Did I say watermelon? Anyway, there's a whole bunch of fruits. I think I'm going to wear that today, though. Oh, also, I didn't mention. You probably saw them, though. There are leaf beads on either side of the caterpillar. You might not be able to tell from that angle, though. Just different creative stuff. But I'm excited for the movie. I mentioned this last night, I believe. But I am. And as I also mentioned, it's a longer movie. It's like, trying to remember how long it is. 2.5 hours, maybe? If I'm remembering correctly. I need to finish getting ready. So I'll see you later. It's much later now. And by later, I mean 10:40. Here's the progress on my sticker pixel art. The movie was so good. No spoilers, obviously. But I was like ugly crying near the end. And it just felt like an actual project that was made by people doing things that they love. You know, like the puppeteers and the designers of the backgrounds and the props and everything. It was just incredibly well made. But since it is getting late, I probably should go to sleep. So I will hopefully see you face to face tomorrow. Well, that was quite the struggle. I don't know why I had such a difficult time. Probably couldn't filming or trying to stay in frame, and it just didn't work. At least it looks laminated. By the way, I finished my pixel art sticker card. And I did already start the next one. There's 3 in each set, so this is the last one I have to do. Today's Monday. What time is it? It's 2:15 p.m. I'm actually leaving the house in about 40-ish minutes because we're going out to dinner as a family because it's actually my birthday this week, which means I also get to go shopping tomorrow and probably go to Michael's because now that Canada has the rewards program, hopefully I'll be getting a birthday coupon, so I get to use that. And if I remember to, and if I'm brave enough to film in public, we'll see if I take you on a little shopping trip. No promises though, because I don't want to make promises I can't keep. Either way, I'm very excited. But what was I doing for the rest of the day before talking to you now? Well, since I had finished the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, one of the Hunger Games prequel books, we decided to watch the movie for the first time. Well, I was watching it for the first time. My sister was watching it for the second time. Either way, I was watching that. And I was working on a project that I have going on long term right now. It's assets for a bug catcher simulator game that me and some of my other family members have been working on. Do you want to see? Here, let me show you. This is a tiger swallowtail butterfly. I only really got the sketch done and the upper wings. Because I'm also animating these, I'm doing lineless style, and I'm making sure that each segment is on a separate layer so that I can easily animate it. I didn't get very far, even though it was a 2.5 hour long movie, because I was mostly paying attention to the movie. Yeah, but that's what it looks like right now. It's essentially just the sketch and the upper wings. I know, very exciting. But that's what I've been up to. I'm bringing that to work on the car ride as well. So we'll see if I get it done today. I'm also bringing some yarn for my chef rat hats, because it's just the white acrylic yarn, which is a lot easier to carry around than a big ball of blanket yarn. And since I don't need stuffing or anything else material-wise other than the bare essentials, you know, like scissors and a crochet hook, it's pretty easy to carry around. We'll see if I get that done, or any of them worked on at all. But hopefully I see you later. Hope it's not picking up on the copyrighted music. I've made it to the yarn section. Well, actually no, it's not quite. It's the yarn aisle, in the middle of the aisle. Oh. I love this color. It's the mystical fresh green. That's a cool dye lot. It's like brighter for some reason than I remember them being. This one's a new color too. What are you? Seafoam. You're pretty. Blue, blue. It's not as purple as this one, which is the baby blue. Those are different dye lots than I remember them being. What are you? Oh, you're whipped cream, okay. And what are you? You're really yellow. Oh, that's not vintage white. That's really yellow. Ooh, okay. I'm thinking about getting another one of these because I've been using them to make chef wraps.
Cool. I like the way that it slightly changes color, right?
Mm-hmm. Or do I get one of the dark blues? No, it's not quite this. I think I might grab one of these. I've also been using this yellow to make mini chicks, so I wonder if I should pick up another one of these guys. I only have one of each of these. Okay, fine. These are so pretty. But they're not my favorite to work with. I do like this green though for frogs. No, I don't need it. What? I have plenty.
Weren't they on 3 for something one time when we got a shoe?
Probably, yes.
Maybe I'm
That was
wrong.
probably exactly what happened. I don't know.
Which one was it that Deanne kept
Wait,
looking at?
wait. These are hoo-hoos. Why? What they're doing over here in the middle of the Copics? Oh wait, they're in the wrong spot. Okay, that's why. They're supposed to be over here. R23. They don't have specific spots yet. Like nothing's labeled, so. Interesting. Oh, they have glitter pens. I really like this blue set. It's just like,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, actually, I haven't been to the rest of the yarn aisle. Ooh, polyfill. Huh, fabric. If they have the beads, weighted beads, I might grab some. That's cute. I like bugs though. That's really cute. Oh, and the pasta one. Okay, am I crazy? I don't remember this color in Demi Pearl. Cinnamon stick.
This one?
Yes.
So do you need more than one of those?
I was trying to decide if I wanted to do brown or black though.
Oh.
No, I don't need more than one. I don't think so, at least. I might come look. Also, if you see, yes,
over there when you're...
I will come over there. I'm looking for the weighted pellets because I'm almost out. I don't even know if they have them right now. They would be in like bags. Those are them. Do I need them though? I'm not that close to running out. Plus, do I need them that much? No, I don't think I do. I think I'll wait.
Easy pour bag.
Wow, so nice. They also have another one of these guys. The really big, the 20-pound box, yeah. Oh,
This is the Demi Pearl. This is what you were talking about.
yes. It's also on that aisle, at the end of that aisle as well. Yeah, go ahead. It's true.
I have a couple balls already. Did you just try? I don't need any more.
Yeah, I don't really know to get into the hobby again.
Oh, also, I've seen that the Big Twist stuff might be here now. Is it on one of the other aisles?
This one's sparkly.
Yeah, that's one of them, yes. I bet they're all on the middle aisle caps. Yes. Yes. It is really pretty. I agree. I'm trying to decide. I could do like brown with black accents. Or black with brown accents. Or I have some of this one at home. This is fine, right? Yes, it is. And I could do like,
Yeah.
I might have some of this at home though. But I don't want to, if it's just going to be accents, I don't think I need a whole skein. They have some over here. They do. It looks really purple though.
Is it called the same thing?
Bark, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like a weird dye lot. I might see what I have at home. I'm pretty sure. Or do I just get it now? Okay. Or I could do this and then have the lighter brown as the accent. Okay, fine, I'll get it.
Good idea.
I wish they had like a lighter blue in these. In the glitter, yeah. Where else would they be? Oh, they might be on this aisle. It's true. It's not. I have a feeling it's probably just in the middle there. Yes. Because there's certain colors that I've been wanting. These ones. Because these are colors that were at Joann's.
Yes.
They haven't been at the store yet. They've been online for a while, just not here. I wanted to see if they had any more of that green. Not that I need the green.
This one?
No. It's like it kind of looks like this.
Oh,
with like
it's
darks.
variegated?
Yeah. I also wanted to look at this gray one. No.
Just because.
Oh, that's a pretty green.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm looking at this one.
Okay.
That's really pretty. Basically,
Yeah, okay. I'm sure.
it's the next day. Yesterday, I went to Michael's and went thrifting for most of the day because that's what I wanted to do during my birthday week. Michael's was first, and I wanted to show you a few things I got. Well, all the things I got from Michael's, not the thrifting stuff though, only a few things from that because not all of it's exciting. First off, 2 skeins of Grande Ombre. These are colors I've been using a lot for very specific projects. The first one is Pineapple Slice. It's the yellow. I've been using this one to make mini chicks. The second one is Wind Surfer. And I've been using this one to make chef rats. I think I've shown you that in this video. Either way, I got another one. Next is acrylic yarn, but it's this really pretty green. I just don't own a green like this in acrylic, and I use it a lot to make plants. So I decided to get this one. It's called Forest Green. It's the Big Twist Value, which are new to the Michaels here. My store hasn't had any of the Big Twist Values yet, except for maybe the sparkle ones occasionally. But I think they're officially bringing them into stores now, so hopefully that's the case. The last yarn I got is this Loops and Threads Classic Cotton. This one's a personal project. Well, it will be, once I make it, a personal project for myself to keep. Maybe I'll show you that at some point in the future. Maybe I won't. But I got it. It's the color Bark. It's a pretty basic dark brown. I did get a few beading things. Only 3. 4. 4 or 3, depending on if you count one of them as the same thing, because it's just a different color variant. First off, I already opened the other package because I was using it. I got the clamshell crimp bead covers. If you know beading, you might know those, but I don't know how to explain it because I'm pretty new to it too. I got the like sort of silvery, oh, it's called rhodium color. And then I also got gold, which is what I was using to actually finish off this bracelet that I was making. I'm so happy with this bracelet. I wanted it to look like sort of a vine with flowers on it. So there's some leaf beads, there's some pink beads on there. It's a tad loose because it keeps shifting around. So I might adjust it in the future. But for now, it's not like sliding off my hand or anything, so that's good. I also got some pink butterfly beads. And then I also got this package of clay beads. They are like candies, some fruits, baked goods. I've been making very Hungry Caterpillar inspired bracelets recently. And at one point in the book, he finds a picnic, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, and he eats a bunch of candy and baked goods. So I thought I would add those to my bracelets because I already have the fruit slices pack that I've made. As you can see, this is like my first Hungry Caterpillar bracelet I made. So I thought these would be fun to add to those bracelets. That's all I got from Michael's. I did not spend as much as I thought I would, which is good. Next was the thrift store. Let's see if I can open this and show you. I'm only showing you 2 things from the thrift store. So we spent a few hours there. We were planning on going to 2 shops, but we forgot that one of them closed early, so we only went to 1. Oh, also, before I move on to the thrift store stuff, I was trying yesterday. I did actually successfully attempt to film some Michael's stuff at Michael's. I don't know if I'll even include it. I don't know if it'll be usable, but I filmed it, which is very exciting for me because I was fully expecting just not to because it's stressful. It was very stressful, but I tried it, so I'll have to see how the footage turned out. Anyway, I got a set of stamps, like rubber stamps, because I've been using them recently. I think I've mentioned this in a previous vlog. I've been using them on the outside border. The stickers I've been making always have an outside border outside of the cut line marker sensors. And since I can't really recycle that because it's vinyl, I've just been using ink stamps and then cutting them out to make little sticker confettis. So I got some more ink stamps, block stamps, rubber stamps. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I got a few. Hopefully you can see those. Most of them are like Christmassy or certain seasons related, but there was two that I really loved in here. Specifically, the acorn and the oak leaf. And they look to be in like perfectly fine shape, so hopefully I get to use those soon. I have a collection of leftover sticker paper that I can use to stamp on now because I've been saving it up. The last thing that I wanted to show you from the thrift store is this little guy. 1 second. I meant to lint roll him. I never did. So this is Pickle, the dinosaur. How do I even explain this? So there's an arts and crafts YouTuber named Mariah Elizabeth, and she's come out with plushies as of late. And this is, I believe, from the original set, the first set that was released. This is the only one I ever really wanted, and I saw it at the thrift store, and I'm like, I don't want to have to go through the blind box thing to find it. So this is Pickle, the dinosaur. I'm actually really liking the quality of this plush. Like, the back spine is all gathered. The embroidery is very pretty. I love embroidery. It's quite soft, obviously. And it even has like the little ME logo embroidered on there. And then the face is embroidered as well. And the face shaping, with the eyes being sunken in. I just love plushies. It looks pretty good condition-wise. So I got it. Now I have a pickle of my own. But that's the recap of yesterday. I need to do some video editing because I never... Okay. I meant to get a video out this week. I didn't finish editing it, though. So I need to do that. And hopefully next week it'll be out. But I have some work to do. I also want to crochet a few things. Specifically more chef rats. But I also want to crochet an isopod. There's a new pattern I got that I wanted to try. But I'm going to have to see you later. I didn't film at all yesterday, so that means it's a new day. What day is it anyway? It's already Friday? Did not realize that. Anyway, I've only got like a tiny bit of my emotional support smoothie left, which means it's finally time to actually start filming. Also, if the light keeps changing, it's really windy outside and there's clouds. So they keep moving and grooving across the sun. So I can't really stop nature from naturing, so we're gonna have to deal with the lighting. So what have I been working on? Good question. I'm trying to remember what I haven't shown you yet. So I've made 2 axolotls. This one, they both have embroidered eyes. This one was inspired by it's not the blue axolotl in Minecraft, because the blue one has like orange gills, and it's like a darker blue. I think this is the white axolotl. I can't remember what it's actually called though. But it's like a bluish undertone body and then pink gills. And then this one's just like classic pink axolotl. I also made a little mini octopus. Also with embroidered eyes. Just because I need some more minis for my next market. Also, market related, I also made 6 chef hats for my chef rats. Because that's how many bases of rats I have right now. I still need to do their tails. But at least the hats are made. What else have I done? As soon as I get on camera, I'm like, I have no idea what I've worked on. Oh, I finished editing a video. It's probably already out by the time you're seeing this video. But I think it ended up being like 50-something minutes long, which is very exciting because I like longer videos. Oh yes, I've been working on a personal crochet project that has been causing me some issues. They're not huge issues, and also they're pretty much entirely my fault, but it's annoying. So this is the beginning part. It doesn't look like anything right now, but this side needs to be a certain length. And because crochet shrinks a bit once you actually start with working on the rows and not just the beginning foundation, I had to undo it and redo it and undo it and redo it a bunch of times. And I got like a third of the way through the whole project. And then I decided that this beginning piece wasn't long enough for what it needed to be. And so I undid basically the whole thing. I worked on that a whole bunch last night just to frog it all today. Yeah. I was also playing Stardew last night with some of my siblings, which was very fun because I love Stardew. Slurp. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to tell you? I can't think of anything right now. I do want to make some more fairy frogs though. And I found this random skein of yarn. It's not attached to anything and it's very small. It was in my work in progress bin. I don't know what I was planning on doing with it. I don't know if it'll be enough for anything, but I could try and find something to make it with it because I want to use it up, which is probably why it was in my work in progress bin in the first place. But I think that's going to be it for now. Something else I've realized while editing is that I don't always enunciate things very well. You realize a lot about yourself and your speaking patterns and your habits when you're editing yourself, video editing yourself after filming yourself. It's really interesting, actually. If you've never filmed yourself for a video and then edited it, it teaches you a lot about yourself. Anyway, that was completely unrelated. I should probably go. What time is it? Almost 4 p.m. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. Hopefully I see you later at some point. Hello again. I actually need to start recording my next video, which means it's going to have to be it for today. Thank you so much for being here. And with that, bye!